Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki is one of the most famous personal finance books of all time. It's been called life-changing, empowering, even revolutionary, but it's also been slammed for being inaccurate, risky, and even misleading. In this video, I give you 5 solid reasons why you should follow his advice, and 5 reasons why you absolutely shouldn't. So whether you're a fan or a skeptic, you'll walk away with a lot more clarity. Let's start with the argument in favor of Kiyosaki's philosophy. His main message is that financial success comes from acquiring assets, not from chasing paychecks. And for many readers, that mindset shift is exactly what they need. Here's why that advice holds up. First, Kiyosaki promotes entrepreneurial thinking. He doesn't just say start a business, he says learn to see opportunities the way business owners do. That's a real thing. Studies show entrepreneurs process risk and reward differently than employees. For someone stuck in the 9-to-5 grind, that's a powerful change in perspective. Second, he feels a huge educational gap. Most schools don't teach personal finance. Not budgeting, not credit, not investing. Kiyosaki gives you a reason to care about cash flow, assets, and tax strategy, things that do build wealth over time. Third, he instills a simple but profound idea. Buy things that put money in your pocket, not things that take money out. This distinction between assets and liabilities, while simplified, gets people thinking about long-term value instead of short-term gratification. Fourth, it's motivational. It takes away the fear of talking about money. Instead of focusing on budgeting to survive, it encourages bold action. Start investing, start learning. That psychological boost can be a turning point for people who feel stuck. Fifth, it challenges the myth of job security. In today's economy, jobs can disappear overnight. Kiyosaki's emphasis on diversifying your income, whether through rental, side hustles, or businesses, has aged incredibly well. Okay, that was the good. But now let's flip the coin and look at the bad, because Kiyosaki's book has serious flaws, and following it blindly could hurt your finances. Here are 5 reasons to think twice. First, there's no real content. The book is based on 2 characters, Rich Dad and Poor Dad, but we never really get to know them. There's no data, no framework, just stories. For something advertised as financial education, that's not enough. Second, it glorifies leverage, using debt to build wealth, but it rarely mentions what happens if things go south. The housing market tanks. Tenants stop paying rent. If you're not careful, the same debt that makes you rich can bankrupt you. Third, it assumes everyone can do what he did. Start a business, buy properties, take risks, but in reality, not everyone has access to credit, capital, or even stable housing. That makes his advice tone deaf to millions of people. However, your current financial situation should not limit your aspiration and drive for wealth and financial freedom. Fourth, he dismisses school. Yes, it's true that school doesn't teach personal finance, but it does teach critical thinking, networking, credentials. The data is clear, college grads earn more over their lifetime. It's not an either-or thing. Fifth, and perhaps most dangerous, it breeds overconfidence. The book makes you feel like you're ready to become a landlord, or start a business after reading 200 pages. That can lead to bad decision-making, especially for beginners who skip the fundamentals. So, where does this leave us? Rich Dad Poor Dad is a powerful wake-up call. It's changed lives. But it's not a blueprint, it's an intro to a mindset. If it inspires you to start learning, great. But don't skip the next steps. Financial education, critical thinking, and a strategy tailored to your situation. If you want a deeper dive into what Kiyosaki gets wrong and what he gets very right, leave a comment below. And if you found this helpful, like, subscribe, and check out our other videos on real-world investing and the psychology of money.